Commander in Chief 741 again. I'm pretty excited today. It's Saturday. It's not even 5:30. And by God dang golly, she started. It didn't even hesitate. We choked it. My lovely assistant here, Tony, my son, he helped me fire the thing up. Because I don't have throttle or anything hooked up to it yet, so we're running over. We just got the thing put together. My neighbor Daryl here has been helping me a little bit. In a little bit we're going to fire the thing up. I'll cut away real quick and I'll disconnect the camera and I'll show you guys what it kind of looks like under the hood. So Tony, if you want to start it up, I'm going to have to get it underneath there. I might have to give it a little choke. Heck, we didn't even hardly warm it up yet. So it might need a little choke, a little throttle, I don't know. Okay, Tony. I didn't even choke it. Well, that tells you something, that this thing works. I mean, I'm really kind of amazed because the tube on the inside was 15 inches long. The tube on the outside is like 16 inches long. So that fuel's got to go all the way down through the tube, that's 16 inches. It's got to come all the way around through the back, another 15, and it's still got to come up through all these tubes and come over to the manifold over here, and it fires right up. It's like an on-demand system. This thing's working like crazy. But I'm going to kill the camera here real quick, disconnect it from the tripod, get over here and show you kind of what it looks like. Okay, here's a little view of the IV bottle. Like once again, I only put in about 20 ounces of gas. Now I'm going to try to zoom in here. I hope you guys can see this. All that is, that's a carburetor from like an 8-horse Briggs & Stratton. Here comes in through there. Goes down, goes around the inside of that 3-inch tube, around that 2.5-inch tube, all the way down to the end. And then it goes into that little chamber I showed you the other day. And it comes down through that center tube, all the way back up, and it comes through here. Now I was just looking for something that was a little bit quick and easy, so I went with these fittings real quick. Although I wanted to bend the tubing so it was nice and clean looking, but it didn't happen. The tubing tried to, or it didn't try, it did kink on me. So what we got here, it goes through here, round through the outer square tube and the inner square tube, and then through the 1-inch pipe, up and around, comes up over the top, and this is that intake manifold I was telling you that I built that yesterday. I hopped to it, boy. But you can clearly see the thing's running. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my neighbor Daryl here to maybe reach underneath and give it just a little bit of gas. Now it stumbled there. I don't know why it did that, but off the choke, Daryl. You got to close. Yeah, it sucks. Nope. No. You got to hold the choke closed because it sucks it. All right. So the throttle response is really, really good. Now we're getting a few pops here and there. It's because the air mixture is not right. When he chops the throttle, there's too much air going in fuel, so I'm probably going to have to back off on those jets just a little bit. And any of that smoke that you guys are seeing right now, it's got a really bad valve cover gasket, or I should say cam cover gasket. I mean, the thing was just saturated with oil. So, but there it is, it's running. I'm going to do a little testing. I got to get a throttle hooked up to it and the choke cable. And then I'll take it out on the road maybe tomorrow and actually see how it drives. But that's the system. Once I get it on road, we'll have to see what kind of gas mileage it gets. Hey, I want to show you guys something. This has only been running for about 5 minutes. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Well, doesn't really want to focus that well, but it's running at the air coming through with the fuel is 192 degrees. Yeah, right around 192 degrees. So that tells you, boy, she's preheating that fuel. I just cannot imagine that there's any liquid going through that at all. Carburetor's running at 53. The actual, now this tube, remember, is actually not really the, that outside tube is where the airflow is going through, and that's still running 202. 204, it's jumping around. I mean, y'all would think that raw fuel going through there, especially at that spot, would be cooler, because when things vaporize, you know, it usually cools. But boy, it's running hot. I mean, I think that's pretty much what I want, as long as it doesn't blow up on me. As far as that fuel's got to go, how responsive it is. I mean, it's got to get me better gas mileage. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for listening again.